Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chorus and this is season 41 number 2 from my alternate account. I'm taking bot number 5 and the team is Hercules, Scorpion and Ultron. So the first fight is Punisher 2099 on this Ebb and Flow Knockdown and Debuff Immunity as well as Force of Will. So I'm gonna use Hercules for this one, and this fight could have gone better, but I just made a lot of mistakes in this one. So the plan is just to knock him down and take the specials on the block. And I don't know why the last part was not I was not able to text that last part. And here we make another mistake where I thought I might just parry him, but it didn't work out somehow, and we got smacked with the heavy attack. So the fight is not going that well. I thought it might just go a bit more better, but it didn't. So here we threw that special 2. It's not gonna stun him because of the immunity. So here I'm just gonna bait out the special 2 so that after that I can just do one block hit and then I could just knock him down. So here I just do one block hit and then I just knock him down, and then probably go with the special 1, and I think it finishes him off. So the first fight was done. This war consists of 11 fights. So the next fight is gonna be I think it's gonna be I was just writing something to my alliance. Yeah, it's a Hercules. So here the plan is to use Hercules again, and I think I was also running a region boost. So here we knock him down initially, and then afterwards we don't rely that much on knocking him down with the parry stuff, but rather than we're just gonna go with specials, and this way we're just gonna knock him down and probably get a passive fury and also bait out special 1s or special 2s. It's not a difficult thing to bait. Any specials work in this fight. So here sometimes I'm also gonna, I think, try to just intercept with the heavy attack after his special 1. So somewhere I think once I did it in this fight, but the fight is going well. I think it was a rank 5 Hercules if I'm not wrong. And here we just use a special 1, knock him down, and he's gonna throw that special 1 instantly, but we made a few mistakes over there. I don't know, I was a bit delayed on that second hit after the standard intercept. So the fight is going well. He has his immortality. My 5 out of 5 assassins didn't do anything, so I have to wait out this immortality and then probably just with the help of the combos, I couldn't time it perfectly, so I had to do one block hit to knock him down. So the fight was successful. We didn't lose health on this one, but this next fight is Chavez, and it's the same Ebb and Flow Knockdown, Debuff Immunity, and the main problem on this fight is the aggression Prowess. So I'm gonna use Scorpion, and I will not knock it down just so that I keep my poisons up, and whenever she throws that special, she takes that power sting damage. So that's what I'm doing in this fight, and I'm also keeping an eye on my decks that I don't do a lot of decks. And here she throws a heavy attack, which I didn't want her to throw, but since it's Chavez, she loves to throw those heavy attacks. So it was kind of not according to the plan, but the AI was super good and it was just throwing special 1s and not much of heavy attacks. So I was a bit happy about that, but as soon as I said something like this, she just threw a heavy attack over there. And now the prowesses are building up a little bit. She's at 6 prowesses, but luckily she threw that special 1. So slowly I'm also managing those prowesses so she doesn't have a lot of them. And she again throws that random heavy, but the fight is nearly down, so I'm not that much worried about it. Now she's at 2%, so I'll just do like 2 hits and she goes down. This fight can go pretty bad just because if the AI is not that good, it can like mess you up. So luckily she didn't mess up this fight, but this next fight I shouldn't have taken this fight, but I thought like I can do it. My Ultron is sick 140, so I got all the Odin pre-fights on this fight. And it's a Domino on aggression, Prowess, acid shift, incinerate, and shock. And yeah, it's also insult to injury. So on this fight, initially I thought like I can hit during the incinerate phase, but then I thought like it's the damage is too much, and it was also rank 4 Domino. So then I thought like probably it's better if I just hit her during the shock phase, so that this way I deal less damage on myself, and this way I kind of deal more damage on the opponent. So here we are taking with a lot of critical failure, which I was expecting, but the debuffs aren't doing a lot of damage just because they have a shorter duration because of Ultron's high sig ability. And since it's also not a completely high sig Ultron, like I'm kind of like a bit more cautious about this too, that I don't have a lot of incinerates on me, for example. So during the incinerate phase I'm a bit more defensive, so it's going well. I do get cornered a lot in this fight, but still like I'm kind of like managed to maintain my composure in this one. But here we get it, and this was like a bit more surprising for me at this point. So we are back again in our corner, and I'm waiting for this incinerate phase to go, and we already used one of our regions, so basically we just have one more region at 25%, which will help us like get some more health back. So the fight is going well, like we're at 37%, and I'm just trying to avoid hitting her during the incinerate phase, just because even if it has like a good amount of debuff, like shorter duration on those debuffs, I'm just trying to avoid it, because since I have the Odin Stormbreaker, I would just prefer hitting her during the shock phase. That means it's gonna deal even more less damage because of the 90% resistance. But here she was at 1%, and the debuffs did the trick. It's a bit of a tricky fight, and probably next time I'm not gonna take this. So coming up to the section 2 fights, we have a Kitty Pryde on Event Flow Intercept and Saddest. So whenever she gains debuffs, she has extra attack. So for this fight I am going to use Hercules, and I used an invulnerability boost, and I completely messed up this fight. Like she's at like 9 of those prowesses, and now she's at 10, so probably I'm not gonna let her throw that special one anymore, and we just do this fight as a regular fight, and with like reduced damage. And now my plan is just to push her to SP2 and wait out this unblockable if it's a passive or a active buff, and always push her to a special 2, because now at 10 or more prowesses, if she throws that special one, there's no way I can avoid that incinerate damage. So here we do that trick, which is 4 hits and then blocking suddenly, so that like she baits, so we bait out a heavy attack, and it's going well. Like we have the Infuriate on her, so that means she's gonna throw that special, but I'm just gonna wait, I think, for this unblockable buff to end, so that I can just take a few block hits, and also I can bait out a heavy attack safely. Here we do the 4 hit stuff again, and here we bait out a heavy attack. So it's a very ugly fight. Just played it wrong since the beginning. Like initially we started well, but afterwards I just messed it up. So for this fight, like, she's nearly down, and luckily we made it out alive, so that's what matters in the end. So next up is Scorpion on the same ebb and flow knockdown. Ebb and flow intercept and debuff immunity whenever they dash in. So I was just low on potions, I think, so that's the reason I'm not healed. Like, my Hercules is not completely healed up. So this fight, I think we take more damage again because of using a special attack. And no, right now I think we just go with the special 2. I'm just trying to push him to a special 2 so that I can intercept easily. And over here I think we get an intercept, and we just go with the special 2. And luckily, like, the AI was good, so he didn't bait out, like, he didn't auto evade on himself, so the Scorpion sense didn't trigger, so that was a good thing in this fight. So next up is the same ebb and flow intercept, crumbling armor, and unstop or like debuff immune whenever they dash in. So it's a Rintrah. I'm using Scorpion and my plan on Rintrahs on this node is that I never try to intercept much, and I just do like a medium game with like parry heavies in between. And this way, like, I just like to keep up the poison more than, like, going with the intercept and getting that fury, because whenever we get that fury it expires and like it removes all our debuffs. So this way, if I'm not intercepting, I'm just putting my all debuffs and I'm staying close to him, so that means he's kind of not dashing in at me. So this way we can do that bursting damage. So the fight is going well. Like, it's a bit of a slow fight. So at this point, like, I did that intercept, so I just decided I used that special 1, but just before the animation ended, like, he gets that protection back, so that was a bad idea. So here I just decided to use that special 1 on, like, whenever he had that protection. So the main focus is to put a lot of poisons so that the sting boost is more, and that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm just staying close to him, and this way, like, he also does dash in sometimes, but still, like, we're able to maintain that. So here I'm just gonna do a medium and then use a special 2 so that I put to petrify, and also I get a little bit of healing back in case I drop down to less than 100%. And the fight is going well. Like, we still have a lot of time and just 32% health left, so I'm not that much worried about it. I'm just trying to play it more safely, because at this point I already used a lot of potions, and I was low on units, so, and also like loyalty, so I just wanted to play it safe so that I'm not using a lot of items after this. And yeah, we still have 2 minutes 20 seconds left, so, and just 20% health left, so the fight is going well. And just 10 more percent, and I think I do intercept somewhere here. No, so I just go with the parry thing, and yeah, it just finishes them off after the special 1, so all is good. And then we come up to the boss island, and on the boss island we're gonna use Ultron for this bishop. And since he's just at like half of his health, so my plan over here was like, he was a bit more above 50%, so over here my plan was take a few block hits and trigger that regeneration at 50%, so like I can gain more health from here. So I'm just trying to take like block hits, and I'm not trying to hit him that much. And over here somewhere, yeah, now here my self repair starts, and that's when I start hitting him. And just the plan over here on this fight on the safeguard node is just to push him to a special 2 and then just block the first part of his special 2 and next the last part. So the fight is going well, and not bait out special 1s because it's just irritating to deal with because of the incinerates that he puts on you. So now we're at a good amount of health. Like we started at like 60% or something. Now it's looking good. So yeah, my plan is just to do a heavy attack when I get my charges, and after that with those debuffs on him I use a special 2 so that I get a cauterize which has a higher potency, or like it's like a fury, so fury with more potency of damaging debuffs. So we just bait out special 1s, bait out heavy attacks and push him to a special 2, and over here he's at like 15%. So we're just gonna bait out this last special 2 and then just go with the special 2, I think, over here somewhere. Yeah, the evade like kind of like messed me up over there, but that was fine. So here we just go with the special 2, finish the fight, and bishop goes down. So that was our 9th, or maybe I think it was our 8th fight. So this 9th fight is a spot on stunning reflection. So I'm using Scorpion, and initially you need to bait out a heavy attack just so that you can do your medium, light, medium, and reset that stunning reflection, so that you have a higher attack rating during when the time this stunning reflection is down. So yeah, I just blocked the whole special 1, and over here, I just went in, like it was a bit earlier that I just went in. Like probably I just do this so that I trigger that miss, that untouchable thing, and once it expires I just go with the special 1, reset the stunning reflection again, and be aggressive during this time because he's not gonna gain a lot of spot charges, and also this way I can also reset the stunning reflection thing. So here he is at like 2 bars, and here I just decided to do like 2 block hits just to trigger that untouchable, and over here we triggered that untouchable thing. Now just wait for it to expire and then we can stay more aggressive. But we got 1 bar of power just from this polka dot, so I was ready for throwing that just right after the stunning reflection ended, and the fight is going well. We just need to probably bait out another special 1, special, and he's just gonna kill himself, which he did, which was nice. And this next fight is gonna be Terrax on a brute force. So I got all the Odin pre-fights over there just in case I get hit, and also I had the White Max pre-fight for this fight. So initially I'm gonna wait out this cosmic rock field to expire, and then I'm just gonna stay aggressive, do the Hercules thing, which is put the infuriate and just intercept him and do the damage. So here I think after his special 1 I just go with the heavy attack just to push him further towards his corner, and so that I have space to dash back and let that rock field expire. And the fight is going very well. It's just a rank 3 Hercules, so he's taking a bit of time, but we're looking good on health, and we're also taking him down quite fast. So again the same thing, I just try to wait out this rock field. I just don't stay more aggressive during this rock field, just so that I would just want to avoid unnecessary damage. So the fight is going well, and I think with this combo he doesn't finish him off, but I think I just finished this fight with the combo, and the red damage actually finishes him off. Even if he had that indestructible, So coming up to the next fight is gonna be a rank 5 Dr. Doom boss. So here you can see, like, I just bought some more potions. Like, I was a bit low on loyalty, but like I just didn't want to risk anything. So we went in with a full health or nearly full health Scorpion. So the plan over here is just to probably do light mediums and like bait out heavy attacks and cycle up special ones or maybe special twos based on the situation. And since he's also a subdue attacker, that means and also the boss has a node which is opportunist. That means the more debuffs the more buffs they have 50% increased attack per buff. And since Scorpion is subdue, like whenever I launch a special attack, I put a fate seal on them, so that makes my work a bit more easier, because this way I can manage those buffs. And initially my plan is just to do medium, light, medium and bait out special ones and never push him to a special 2. And since he's also running Mystic Dispersion, probably it's like 5 out of 5, so it's helping me out get to more amount of SP once. And this way, like, you know, I can just get into a cycle of beating out special ones even more. So it's a bit more beneficial for Scorpion, even though max MD is something, you know, which everybody hates. But in particular for this fight, it's something like, you know, which gives you a very good advantage. And you know, you just have to just play it around like this way. And here, when the aura expired, I just dashed back and just charged my heavy so that I can use a special 2, because I was at a special 2. And now we did put a petrify. That means his special ones won't be unblockable. And even if they were unblockable, like if I have the taunt on Doom, I can block that unblockable special 1 in case I don't have that petrify. So, but since it's just a muscle memory to dex a special 1, I was always going with the SP1 dex, and I was not even like looking at if I have the taunt on him or not. So the fight is going well. Like, we still have a little less than 3 minutes, but we still have 42% health remaining in this fight. So I'm just trying to, you know, take my time in this fight and also wait out for the opportunities, or like, you know, the best opportunities, and try to not screw up this fight. So we're doing pretty well. We did get hit once, I think, with the special 1, but other than that, we are doing well. And I think we finish off the fight in like 4 minutes or something. So at this point, like, we still have 2 minutes, but it's just 24% health remaining, and he's gonna get soon to that assassin's range. Like, it's not gonna help me out that much, but it just increases my attack a little bit. So we just need to keep on doing the same thing, medium, light, mediums, and like, you know, push him to a special 1 and bait out those special ones, so that like the amount of poisons, like the more amount of poisons this way, like I can put more amount of poison. And here I got a block break, but luckily he didn't throw a combo at me, but just one hit, so that was fine. And over here, I think it's just gonna be one last aura which we are gonna face, and after this I think I just dash back and I just charge my heavy, and the special 2 was gonna kill him, or maybe right after that he was gonna throw a special, so that killed him. So this was war number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.